If you guys want to pre-order your coins for FIFA 22, then head over to u7buy.com. Their link is down in the description. Use code CapGun to get yourself a discount. You're right, guys, it's CapgunTom here, and welcome back to another episode of Team Takedown. It is another opponent decides what player we do, what club he's at. They get to choose like whether it's a flashback, a future transfer, or like just a player they want to shove at a random club for whatever reason. Or you could do what Jack did and try to take the mick and make me discard my Messi for the second time this year. Better luck next time, mate. If you want to see that Messi episode, then go back to the last episode of Team Takedown. It was the PSG Messi. We put him at Barcelona, 5-star skills. It was a bit of a crazy one, I'm not gonna lie. Very, very, very bonkers. So definitely want to check that video out. A lot of people have been asking me, Tom, what's going on with the property channel? Nothing. That's the truth. Nothing's going on. I haven't bought any new buy-to-lets, so nothing like that has gone up. Also, the current project that I'm working on is my own house, which you guys can see behind me. And realistically, when I moved in and did that first video, I was like, all right, cool, we'll be started. You know, we'll have builders in and stuff within like 2 weeks. Reality check, planning permission sucks, and it takes ages. We're still like 3 months away from even being able to start the build on the house, so we're going to be stuck with a leaky roof all the way through the winter, but eventually things will start moving and I will be able to give you an update on that. Update on the office at the end of the garden. We should be getting planning back for that any day. They've actually overrun, so once the planning is there, then I will be getting an office built at the end of the garden. So the wonderful flowery wallpaper that you see behind me in all of my videos will soon be disappearing, because I'll have a brand new purpose-built office down the end of the garden, so that I'm away from the house, got to walk somewhere. It's like going to work. It's not very healthy to just work in your own house, as I've found over the years. It's one of the things I would highly recommend. So if you are someone who works from home, I would recommend that you try and separate that in some ways, whether that's like, you know, going to a co-working space, or having your own office at the end of the garden, or just trying to separate it. Like, the other thing is, I used to have my setup in my living room. That was the most unhealthy, because it was like I would sit down in the evening after work and it would feel like I was still at work and never really got to switch off. So at least at the moment, I've got my office in a different room. I know it's not possible for everyone, but if you can make a little like place for your office and your work and everything like that, it will definitely help your mental well-being. It really will, because it will allow you to separate work from home life, rather than them all just interlocking and never really being able to switch off or be 100% with either. So yeah, that would be my top tip. I don't know how I ended up on this topic. That's not what I meant to talk about, but I thought it was interesting anyway. So yes, let's go dive into the video. That's enough yapping it. Let's get it. So here we go. It's James's turn to decide. How we doing, mate?
I am doing very well. I like this concept. It's just freedom, isn't it? It's the end of the year, end of the season. Do what you want. Basically.
Exactly. You can do whatever the bleeding neck you like, mate. And have you had a few thoughts on what you're going to do?
I have.
Have you decided?
I have. I thought about doing something like, you know, the classics. We've done transfer rumours, but really the transfer season's ended. We could do stuff like flashback stuff, but I thought I'd do something a little different. And we will do. I don't know if you've seen recently, Marvel has released a series on their streaming site called What If, and it's basically the same storyline, but then something small changes. Like, what if this happened? So my what if for you today is, what if Arsenal's bid for Luis Suarez for £40 million plus £1 actually worked, and prime Luis Suarez went to play for Arsenal?
Okay, so we're picking up Luis Suarez and we are playing him as an Arsenal player. Yes. Interesting. And when was that bid made, mate?
I don't know. It was either just before or like in the middle of his, you know, his like insane season.
Yes. Yes.
Let me see.
But while you're having a look at that, I'm actually quite happy, because you've made it very easy for us, because Arsenal do indeed have a perfect link, which is actually quite strange. Not a perfect link, but someone to do the perfect placeholding job. It's actually quite strange, because these players both, well now, because of this, have both been Arsenal cards and both been Atletico Madrid cards. Very interesting. So Torreira will be our placeholder for today. Have you found out the information your heart desires?
So he played for them in the 2000, or the bid was made in 2013, which is 2 years before he left Liverpool. So he left in 24, or 1 year before. He left in 2014. So I think it must have been just before his like insane season where he just went absolutely ballistic.
Popped off because he popped off and just I think he was simmering and doing pretty well, and then he absolutely popped off.
Yeah, 31 goals, 31 goals in 33 appearances that season, the 2013 to 14 season.
Yeah, and then obviously he went off to Barcelona and then on to Atletico Madrid.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. This should be a fun episode. We've got a Uruguayan in the Prem at Arsenal. Obviously, James is an Arsenal fan. So, yeah, interesting. Nice little bit of what if this going on. I guess what we got to do, mate, is try and find out what's going to come off the wheel today. And, of course, there's going to be 2 things coming off the wheel.
Yeah.
It is September.
If not more.
If not more, yeah, no, there can always be more. There's always got opportunity. Hardcore mode to start us off. That might make this interesting.
Okay, cool.
And it's gonna be, mate. This is we are in for a squad building disaster and guessing bloodbath because we have landed on locked players. We're all right, actually. I thought it was locked positions. I misread it. So we got locked. If it was locked positions,
mate, honestly, I can't, mate. I don't know. I'm literally having flashbacks to last episode. Please, please, not like this.
So hardcore. So no stinkers, no icons, and which is a shame because I've just literally been recycling players through the 85 times 10 and getting icon player picks all over the place. So my cover's absolutely loaded with them, but. No icons and no safety, and then we've also got locked players. So just before we go into the build, we'll write down a player that's an attacker, a midfielder, a defender, and a goalkeeper. All right, well, let's head over to the store, mate. I think we've both got an 85.
We do.
Times 10 to open. So let's bang those open and choose something from that packet.
Bish, bash, bosh.
Bish, bash, bosh.
Give me Ronaldo. Actually, no, he links too much. Give me someone further back.
Right, here we go. Team
got Ben Cheddar on the front.
That's going to be Insigne. Okay. Okay.
Now, if I had Showdown Ben Yedder, I would, but I don't. So, do I go with Delict? The problem with going for someone like Delict is it means that because you've got a locked player, the goalkeeping section is quite dangerous. So instead, I'm going to go for Zachariah.
All right.
I'm going to go for
Swiss
Zachariah.
Bundesliga Borussia Mönchengladbach. I like that. I, mate, have got one of the best cards in the game. I'm going to be using none other than Marcos Acuna. His FOF card was in that pack, and I have absolutely no qualms with chucking that straight in the team.
Yep, fair enough, mate.
Oh, baby. I'm excited. Right, guys, we'll be right back once we've picked some formations. Okay, formations we'd like to use today are now on the screens for you guys. James, you going to ask me a question or just, have a straight up guess today?
I am going to guess, have you got the 4-4-2?
You're wrong from the first line, mate. I went with the 3-5-2 today. I thought, you know what? It's September, it's time to get a little bit freaky.
What?
You what, mate?
Okay.
As for you, sir, your second player was
Zachariah.
I'm going to say you got the 4-2-3-1, the one with all the cams.
I don't. I got the 4-1-2-1-2-2.
Ah, the narrow. I like it. All right. Well, we're going to quickly write down some players, guys, that we don't want to see in each other's teams. Okay, guys, we have written down the locked players, a goalkeeper, a defender, a midfielder, and an attacker. So there you go. There's the ones that I want. I assume, James, you're also holding up the ones that you don't want me to have in. Right. Well, what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to go away and build our 2 teams. If you want to see these teams, keep on watching. But if you don't, now's the time to look away and wait for me to say look back. Because I'm going to reveal them. Yeah, look away. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. I don't. Right, guys, here are our 2 completed squads. You know what to do. Just simply make a mental note of them and remember them because we're about to remove them so we can start trying to work out what each other have done. And if you were looking away, return those eyes to the screen because we're ready to get into the guessing. James, it's hardcore mode. So have you used any stinkers?
I have not.
Have you used an icon?
Not this time.
Okay, we may have re-recorded this bit already. And yeah, don't forget you've got no safety. You've written down your 4 players.
I have.
You might want to shape your questions around those 4 players. It's totally up to you. It's all tactics, mate.
Gotcha.
But you know better than anyone how to play the game. Take us away, mate.
I'll go for your left mid.
Okay.
And I will ask, does this player link to Torreira at all?
He does.
How interesting. I'm going to have a cursory look at the Uruguayan players. I don't think there are any that you could actually use, to be honest. That Rossi card actually has a striker, but he is not at left mid. It's a striker team of the season. And the rest are all stinkers. I don't think Arsenal have any either, actually. We do not, unless there's a cheeky left forward hiding around. Let me just do my due diligence and check these things. I mean, it's almost certainly not. I think there's only like 2 organic left forward cards in this game. No Uruguayans, no of those. So it has to be a Prem left wing / left mid player. So how can I narrow this down? I'm going to ask, is this player English or French?
He's not.
Have you got Heung-min Son?
I have, yeah.
Okay. You have to have got Lo Celso in here. Surely. Why else would you put a Korean in your team? Like, that's mental. I'll go left CDM.
Okay.
And say, does this player strong link to Heung-min Son?
He doesn't.
He doesn't? Wait, that's so unlucky then. That's so unlucky.
Me? Unlucky? No, it couldn't be.
I could kind of tell from the way you said it is him that I was like, you don't have Lo Celso in, do you? Like, I've just accidentally gone around to the right thing from a different angle.
Hey, listen, Heung-min Son's a great player.
He is a great player. He is a great player.
Why wouldn't you say him?
He has unfortunately got an Argentinian midfielder strong link, which is the sad part.
Yeah, maybe that should have been calculated in my thinking. To be honest, maybe I should have been thinking that sort of thing along those lines.
The nice thing is, it also rules out Dembele, although he's a cam, and he's got an inform at 83, and also Sissoko. But then what have you done here then? So you still need 2 soft links into Torreira. You're going to need another soft link at left centre back, which is a Prem. I'm going to look and just check if there are any Korean players that are not stinkers. Almost certainly not. But again,
like Hwang Hee-chan at CDM.
I don't want to be an idiot. Okay, they're literally all... Yeah, okay, we're fine. No Korean, so it's definitely Prem. Is your player French or Dutch?
He is one of those 2 nations, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't have this Fofana card because I think I'm the one that discarded it, so we're not going to include him. Dutch makes more sense, I think. Although, unless you've got like Varane at central centre back, which is making me actually lean towards the French players more. Because who could you... It's easier to get 2 French centre-backs from the Prem than to get like a Van Dijk at left centre-back and then something else, I think. I think I'm going to have to hedge towards French. Have you used Pogba?
I haven't, mate, no.
Okay.
All right. Get a chance to have a go at your squad roadie now. Fantastic. I think I'll go for this left centre mid, mate.
Yep.
Is he from the Prem?
He is from the Prem, yep.
He play for Arsenal?
He does not play for Arsenal.
There are French players in the Bundesliga. Let's have a look at what Bundesliga has got, because if you did something really interesting at Cam, potentially.
I would never do anything interesting, Tom.
Maybe you've done something like where you've got like...
The other week I built a full Brazil squad.
Oh my god, my hero. That's what I aspire to do. There's a few different players that you could use here. What about centre forwards? I think the French would make sense. Belgium. I need some strong links though. What's this club got? I mean, I can't say I spend much time looking at Mönchengladbach players. Got a new house.
Have you?
Stindl.
You actually have.
It's old. It's actually old.
It's
really
actually
old.
very old, very leaky, isn't it?
It rained the other day and got very wet. Pots and pans, man. It's the old age method. Not only that, but every time we turn on a light, it explodes. So, yeah, we just literally live in the dark in a wet, dark house. So I kind of said the other day, me and Kat were talking about what a house is, and we were like, yeah, it's somewhere that can keep you warm, you know,
Dry.
keep you dry, nice roof over your head, you know, somewhere where you can, like, cook. We don't have a kitchen. Like, it's also, what else? Oh, that you can get clean and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But our drains are blocked, so we can't use the bath. So we've had to resort to using the local club and going and showering there every day. Not that I mind that, because it means that I get to go up to the chipping green, have a little chip, a little bit of golf beforehand. It's fantastic. Anyway, I think I'm going to say, I'm going to choose German Prem player. I think that's probably the best idea. Say, have you used just the best one, Gundogan?
I haven't.
Okay, your turn, sir.
I haven't. I'm going to go with your left centre-back, mate.
Okay.
Now, we know this is a Prem player because there are no Koreans that are good centre-backs in the game in any case. So, would you strong link him? Possibly. But you'd need to get another...
Sounds like a lot of strong links.
Yeah, it does sound like a lot of strong links, but you'd have to strong link him into your CDM, which I don't think there's actually a player that does both of those things, so you can't have done that. Because in that case, if you've got a strong link into Hyungmin-son here, it would be a soft link into the left CDM, and then you've got to get another link anyway from your left centre-back. Which just sounds like a nightmare.
It does, yeah. No.
Your central centre-back...
Thinking about it is stressing me out.
It's got 5 links into him. And if he doesn't link to Acuna, your Acuna is like super mud. I'm going to ask, is your left centre-back French?
No, he's not.
Just don't really know what you've done here. Very odd. Not French. Needs to link to a player with a good CDM/centre mid card. Who were the options before? It was French or Dutch. So we've got Liverpool, Van der Beek, and Kante as my options. I think that's actually all it could be. Because it's not Pogba. Are you using Van der Beek? Probably not, right? Is it Van Dijk or no? Is it Van Dijk? Is my second question.
Just Van Dijk?
Yeah.
Very specific.
Yeah.
Very correct.
Is it Van Dijk?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Oh dear.
That makes Genie a much more likely option. Van der Beek is probably just not viable here because you want the perfect link to save some links. Because it also means that Mr. Van Dijk is on Chem, I think. Is he? Yeah, he is. In that case, I will go for your Cam.
Alright, mate.
Now, this is going to be Arsenal Uruguayan. Would you go Prem here? You could go Lo Celso here at Cam still, to be honest. And it could have just been really unlucky.
Lo Celso here, Lo Celso there. Lo Celso's freaking everywhere.
Could gone for Lanzini as well. I'm going to say, is this player Argentinian?
No.
No. All right. And there's no Uruguayans that you could play at cam, so it's going to have to be a case of like Arsenal striker at right side, or like Cavani into a cam from Manchester United or from Arsenal. But a cam from Man U just sounds much more feasible. Much more feasible. That's also kind of mental.
Crazy.
I don't know, Tom. Are you that kind of guy that would do such a thing? What have you got? Got Bruno Fernandes, Jesse Lingard, Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes.
What about Pogba?
Theoretically you could, but a bit weird, isn't it, playing Pogba at cam? My second question, Tom, is going to be: is this player English?
No.
Oh.
No.
Have you done it though? Have you actually put Pogba in? That would be proper mental of you to do the thing, because we did discuss this last time. We heavily discussed this, of where you were like, if you mention a player that the other person hasn't mentioned, it's never that player. Because why on earth would they bring it to your attention?
Unless they're a psycho.
Unless they're an absolute sicko. But I'm going to say, have you got... Oh, do I say this player though?
What, Pogba?
No, I'm thinking about Erdegaard. I'm thinking about what if Erdegaard, because it's just fitting with the theme of what if Luis Suarez went to Arsenal, what if Erdegaard card. But it's just so annoying to link afterwards. I'm actually going to get baited into saying Pogba, aren't I?
No.
I'm fuming. I'm actually fuming.
It's all that you can think of. That's the thing. Now it's all you
can
think of.
It is.
You
And
can't think of anything else.
And it's just like Bruno Fernandes is such a huge leap to use, like as an I mean, it could be neither of those things, to be honest. It could just be. It could actually just be any strong link into a Premier League right striker, which is actually more likely what it is than what I'm talking about. So let me just completely ignore both of those teams and go for a non-English cam and say, have you got Kevin De Bruyne?
I haven't, no.
No.
Could've.
Could've.
Would've. Should've.
Could've, would've, should've. Alright, fair enough, mate.
Oh, I don't know what to bloody do, man. Oh, this is a disaster. I'll go for your right centre mid.
Alright.
Is he from the Bundesliga?
He is.
Good. Let's have a look. Bundesliga. And we're looking at Swiss players. See if there's any others other than centre backs. Sommer, Mbabu, Kanji, Elvedi.
There's a really good CDM at Mönchengladbach.
Yeah, Zachariah would be good. He'd actually give you a really strong link there. Unfortunately, not gonna happen, sir, because they do not have what you require. Now, is there a way that I could sort of get away without saying new house? Probably not.
At the new house.
Is your player from Borussia Mönchengladbach?
He is from Borussia Mönchengladbach.
God, I'm gonna say new house, and you're gonna say, "Oh no, it's Stindl." Is it new house?
It is new house, mate.
Oh, thank God! What a
It
dream.
is new house.
Yep, the new house is busted. Right, okay. Now I need to have a think. What are you gonna do here? Now you could still be using a German player from the Prem. But there's no Uruguayans in the Bundesliga, so not that you can use anyway. Maybe you've got Timo or what's his chops. So I'll go for your right striker.
Yep.
Is he German?
He is German.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Is it? Let's just double check. Is it Kai Havertz?
It is Kai Havertz.
Oh dear. James's way of playing has infiltrated my brain.
That's very sad. I packed him in and I was like, oh, nice.
He does seem like the kind of person to be in packs right now. Everyone's just building full teams out of the 85.
Yeah,
It's quite
literally.
funny. Right. Okay. Well, let's have a look at your right back then, sir, for the last turn of my goes.
Mm-hmm.
Is he German or Swiss?
He is not German nor Swiss.
Okay. I've got to be careful because this is the Lazaro card. I don't think I ain't seen it, James. I know it's there. Is he French or Polish?
He is French or Polish.
Right, because now all I'm thinking is, dang, he's definitely going to have a kanji, so I've got to choose this guy. Have you got Piszczek?
I haven't got Piszczek.
No! Oh, so good.
I can't believe it! We've come away
dang!
with an absolute W. Okay.
Work,
Okay.
This is round number 9, just in case you were interested.
It is. I mean, I didn't... Do you know what? I didn't actually... I don't think I even asked if your cam was from the Prem. I asked if they were Argentinian and if they were English, but I didn't ask if they were even from the Prem. I'm just thinking if there's a way you could get away with not doing that anyway. I don't think there is, to be honest. I think they kind of have to be from the Prem. Just because of the Originaldom links. And why would you put Van Dijk in at left centre-back to perfect link to CDM if you have links into the central centre-back? Right, that makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. So you've got there's no way you've got a Dutch centre-back because they're all terrible. I'm going to go with your central centre-back, mate.
All right.
Does this player strong link to Acuna?
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
Ah!
What have you done here, you sicko?
This guy's psychopath.
This is actually crazy. What have you got here then? Without an icon. Because I don't think this cam links. It shouldn't be a La Liga player. Let me just check if it's even physically possible. So if we go to Uruguayans from La Liga, just thinking about the links to the Suarez card. I don't know why I've gone backwards. That was very silly of me. It's just Luis Suarez. You've got Jimenez. You have got Valverde, but it just doesn't really make sense to use Valverde because no one can actually get Kem. No, it just doesn't make any sense. It has to be Prem, so I don't think you get any links to Acuna. And that's also not Argentinian. And so you've got 3 dead links into this guy. That can't be right.
It's impossible.
It is impossible, so it has to be an Argentinian. It almost has to be. Certainly an Argentinian. I mean, you could just have gone... What else could you do? You could go La Liga, like Spanish centre-back into Spanish goalkeeper into Spanish right centre-back, I guess?
It's like a big ask, mate.
It is a big ask, but... Who else could you have used here? I do kind of want to clear Real Madrid though, because I just don't want to play against any of those players. It's the main problem. Like
dang players.
They all instill fear into me. I'm gonna say, does your player play for Real Madrid?
Doesn't.
He doesn't. Then in that case, I'm just gonna say a random Argentinian bloke. I'm gonna say, have you used Otamendi?
I have not.
Okay.
Well. Right. What do we know about your left centre mid? This is the last round, so what do we know about your left centre mid? God, not much. I think I said Hundawan.
You did.
Said is he from... I think I said, is he Prem? You said yes. I said is he Arsenal? You said no. So I said Hundawan.
I believe that is correct.
Can't be Havertz at that left centre mid anymore. He's up front. You don't need another link to Newhouse. But he is going to have... Either it's a Chelsea player... What do Arsenal... What do Arsenal have? English... Norway. Don't actually have that much through the middle. Why they struggle so much to score goals.
Wow.
Not that FIFA
Can't believe
is
you're being
reflective
so
of it.
correct and toxic at the same time.
Let's have a look at who Chelsea have in the locker. They've got a bit more choice, haven't they? Mount, Ziyech, Jorginho. There is a Kante card if you want to be kind of psychotic. So I will say, does your Cam play for Chelsea?
He does.
Good. Which one's the most likely? Just have a look. If you put in like Ziyech, you're gonna need another Chelsea. Oh god, I'm gonna have to play against that 99 Kante, aren't I? Or did I make you discard it? I can't really remember.
This is the other situation where you start saying like you can't say whether you've discarded it or not because it's also just
exactly.
like it's also incriminating.
I think I'm just gonna pick one, the one I think it most likely is going to be, and then just pick another one.
Yeah.
Have you got Mason Mount?
I have got Mason Mount.
Yeah, that's unfortunately is the most easy to link.
Very unlucky.
Yeah, because then you've got all the English centre mids.
Yeah,
centre mid that could link
you're not
to him,
wrong,
which is
mate.
why
You're not wrong.
Well, I went that way, but anyway, there you go.
GG.
That is the guessing done. I guess that is 3 for me
3-2.
and 2 to you, mate. Yeah, indeed. Right, well, let's run each other through the squads. There is obviously still a chance to get a few more players out of there.
That is true. Actually, I forgot about that.
So my teammate, I have Richarlison at right striker and James Rodriguez at cam.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
I have the Genie Van Dijk perfect link
Yep.
to cover off those 2 dead links that they both get. And you did get Sun, which is mildly tilting, but it's all right. It's fine.
Yep.
Gone with another perfect link because I wouldn't be CapgunTom if I wasn't just banging
True.
perfect links every single place. We've got Ocampos and his rule breaker card, rolling it back to October at right mid.
Yeah.
And then we've gone with a bit of Barca. We've got Flashback PK, Footy's Titty, and then Pacheco's inform card in goal.
Fair enough, mate. I did not have any of those written down. I wrote down Aubameyang, Torreira, Romero, and Adan.
That is smart, mate.
For me, then, you've got my Kai Havertz, which is sad, and also Mason Mount, and also Newhouse. But I did get away with, or maybe I didn't get away with in hindsight, I've got Mukiele at right back, Elvedi right centre back, and then I've got Declan Rice left centre mid, Luke Shaw left back, Lindelof left centre back, and De Gea in goal.
Yeah. Looks like a perfect link that I might have written down there, James.
Yeah, I didn't think Elvedi was... To be honest, I didn't think Elvedi was ever going to survive. So, like, when I put him in, I was like, I just need to put him in there so I can make the rest of my team.
Fair enough,
He's sacrificed.
Well, get him out. Get yourself a nice slice of Alan Bennett at centre-back. Although that might be a pick your poison because I've also got to take a centre-back. You have any ideas for the centre-back you'd like me to have?
You can have Walls, mate.
Casey, oh yeah, he's actually dreadful.
He's funny.
You know what? I genuinely think he might actually be worse than Alan Bennett.
I think Alan. Do you know what? I think when you're playing Max Chem, Alan Bennett's got some defending about him.
Yeah, and he's also quite big. I think that the fact that he's just a bit of a lump makes him. All right. I also need a left mid. So no Tan Wan Song, or Wooking for either of us today, mate.
That is unfortunate. Instead, you can have Zhang Yifeng, mate.
Oh no, is he a left mid?
Or actually, do you know what? You can have Sealy because he's got 1 less pace and 10 less defending, and you also are missing a centre back on that side. So
yeah, no, that is. Oh dear. Okay, you can have Bronze Mura.
I love that you have to specify. Like, I do find that.
Yeah, it's just right striker. Yeah. You can have Gorsef at cam. He's absolutely dreadful. So why not? And then you need a centre mid. More. So let's give you someone who's actually a cam, so they won't do any defending whatsoever, and also has no ability at going forward. So you can have Chen Pu. Looks pretty good. He has got 4-star weak foot to be honest, but he just can't. He can't kick at all. So I don't know what 4-star weak foot's gonna do for him. All right, mate. Should we go dive into a game?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah. All right. We'll meet you in the game, guys. All right. We are now in the piggy bank. We had to make a last-minute substitution. Alan Bennett is out for James, and Casey Wall has been added to his roster because unfortunately the transfer market is looking a bit bleak for the old bronzes. Who would have thought it? People aren't open bronze packs in September. I mean, what is going on? You BPM people should be ashamed. Fair weather BPM players. Disgusted. Hang on a sec.
Thank God I've still got one centre back, am I right? Send him! Oh, there's a ball.
Oh, hello. What's going on here then? Campos has got you.
Has he?
Nice.
Oh, it's just like versus Italy.
Yeah. Well, we all know how that ended.
I was just about when the words came out of my mouth, I went, oh no.
No moving your goalkeepers. No.
No. I'm not having that. I've rushed the keeper, right, and he's just refused to move.
Oh, hello, Gorson.
Oh, the touch of a Gorson. Oh my lord, really? His fake shot cancelled me. I can't believe it. Oh mate, oh just give me the bloody ball. Declan!
Oh god.
What is this game?
God only knows what's going on.
What is this game? Go on, Lindelof, surely. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Could I hit the crossbar any harder?
Welcome to Woodworks, Phil. I think the ref should play at this point.
It is actually 4 minutes past that.
Oh, dear me.
How have you survived that onslaught is beyond me. Oh.
Well, that's disgusting.
Lucky he's not sent off to me, he was in yellow. It's ironic that Walls isn't in the wall. Put him in there.
Oh, what a goal! I've been trying that all FIFA and it's finally happened. Look at this, James. Look at that.
A bit outside boot. How is PK there? Like, I'm fuming. Okay, he's got to be. He's gone now. Thank God. Okay, he can no longer be there ever again. Goodbye, PK.
Oh dear.
I don't know how good Luis Suarez's free kicks are, to be honest. I'll have to find out.
Oh, very good, apparently.
I'm alright. Nice green time as well. You've got to be joking. That has to be another red, surely. If he's
I'm not really sure why I've done that. I'm really not sure.
See you later, you swine.
Alright, well, my defence now consists of Casey Walls. Oh, it's gone in as well. Oh, no, there's still 10 minutes. Now I'm in real mud. Oh, what? There's no one over here.
Ah, it's Champo!
Oh, there's so many players. But they're all bronze.
They're literally all bronze.
Don't touch him, don't touch him.
Please!
Oh my god, now we have to go to extra time and I've got 1 centre back for extra time. Oh, well, that's a red card.
No, it's good tackle. Good tackle. Keep it
Oh,
out. Keep it out. Get out!
Oh, well, extra time we go then.
Well.
Brilliant.
This is a turn up for the books. Go on, then.
Oh, he's actually red carded me as well.
Oh, you did just pick up a yellow not 5 minutes ago.
No, Hammers isn't on a yellow.
Surely he's on a yellow.
He's gonna warn me. The referee's blowing this out of proportion. He's just doing it for the cameras. Okay. Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely abused.
Just say it like that.
Damn. Well, the way of this said to say it. Oh, goody. Oh dear. Right, okay. One opportunity, one chance. That's
Okay, I've joined you, mate.
red card. Welcome to the gulag.
Uh oh. Oh my god, the hair is literally useless. Zachariah, you've caused me much much pain by being Swiss, so you better netball this.
Oh, that is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, it rhymes and everything.
Oh, that is fantastic. Fair play, mate. There's nothing I can do there. Oh, that's actually...
Can't.
Oh, no way.
Go on,
What's
go on,
Casey Walls doing?
Ref, you're a rotter.
Oh,
no.
Oh, okay, fair
As
enough.
if the man's come to cover it and Suarez hasn't just dived over the keeper like he would in real life.
What have we learned? You can't have three. You can't have three players sent off, especially when you got a 3 back and 2 of them are your centre backs, and you're leaving just 1 bronze and expect to still win. So yeah, that'll be a takeaway from this game, I think, guys. Let's go get into the discards. I've got 1 and 1 only. All right. There's a few players I don't want to lose, but you know, most of them have come out of an 8-5 times 10, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Mate, you've got one shot to hit one of my untradables.
One
so,
shot.
Where would you like?
I'm going to go left striker.
You got a decent 85 times 10 player. You got Richarlison, so there you go.
Oh, do you know what? In my head, I was thinking about Richarlison. So do you know what? It's just psychic capabilities.
Yeah, and to save time, guys, I'm not going back to the trade pile to grab this guy. It's September, so there you go. He's gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye for now, Richarlison.
Bye-bye.
It was nice knowing you. I'm sure I'll see you in a couple of days' time when I keep on recycling. Well, actually, by the time you're watching this, those are gone. Those packs are all gone. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed, smash the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.